Hello everyone, welcome back to my shop. Today I was kind of just looking through some scraps I had, and I was looking at this offcut of this Applewood I got, and I was kind of trying to think if I could make a box out of this. I don't know I don't know how. This one has cracking on the sides here, but I'm thinking about finding a little offcut like this. See if we could cut it down to square, maybe leave a little bit of the bark on the corners and make a little box out of it. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, so wish me luck. So I found this piece. This looks like a pretty decent piece. No crackings on the back side, but we'll cut that off. But I was thinking, you know, maybe make the box about yay big, about half this size or so. We'll cut it and then use a Forstner bit in the middle, and then the top will be the lid, if there's some way to do that. So I'm gonna try and use this one. All right, so I marked out kind of just a rough idea of how big this box would be. I'll come out down to the bottom a little more and then maybe bring it all the way up to the edge here. So like I'll cut off this edge and we'll just see what we're working with. But it's gonna just be kind of like that. And then I might do a Forstner bit in the middle once we cut the top off. So we'll see how this goes on the miter saw first. And before I forget, my Etsy account is finally live, and right now I just have these two pieces on. I know they're not much. I really like them. I know they're it's just scrap wood. It seems weird for me trying to sell stuff like this, but I put these up just to see if anyone would be interested in them. So my Etsy account is live, and you can find the information and the link to it in the description of my videos. Otherwise, I put it in the description on the channel page, so you can check it out there as well if you'd like. I'm not saying you have to, but if you'd like to, you can. So, and if you do, thank you. Also, if you're willing to like this video, it helps me out, so feel free to do that if you'd like. All right, let's get to cutting. You ever done something and while you're doing it, you're like, you know, this probably isn't the smartest idea? Yeah, doing that on a miter saw, not the smartest idea. I think next time I'd use a table saw. So anyway, it worked. We got the block. Was it worth it? I hope so. All right, now we're just gonna run it on the belt sander a little bit here and try to figure out how we're gonna do this box now. Now we're gonna try and cut off the top of this for the lid. This one feels a little bit safer because I got more to hold on to. But we're trying to find the perfect size for the lid, so we're just winging it. This is all just trial and error. So here we go. There we go. Now I'm gonna mark the sides on this so that I know, well, you can kind of match the grain, but this way we know where the lid will line back up to, so we'll do that. Can't really mess that up, and we'll sand it down again, so. But anyway, it's gonna be a box that would open like this. I don't know if that's gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a try. So now we're gonna go over to the drill press and try to use Forstner bit and get a hole in this, and then go from there. So I just realized something while I was using a Forstner bit on this. I did the wrong side. I did the wrong side. So this would have to line up. It doesn't line up. Oh man. Well, we might as well just finish it. It could be my box, I guess. But yeah, I guess when you're doing this, make sure you're doing it on the right side. Yeah, so the next step will be, we're gonna sand it down again and just try to get, we got some grooves in it, you see there, and then right here. We just need to get those gone. And then the box will be ready for final sanding, and then we'll start putting some hardware in it. All right, so I got all the sanding done. So now I'm just taping up the sides here because I am going to need to drill a hole in it about the size of, I'm gonna use a nail as a joint on it so that the lid can flip open. So I'm gonna go down in this corner here and we'll use a nail. Not sure how that's gonna work. I had ordered some magnets. I wish that were here for this, but my next box, I'll try that. So let's go, let's get a hole drilled in it and find a nail. So I'm gonna use this little nail as a pivot point. So what I'm gonna do is probably cut the head off, I'm guessing. That would probably be the best thing to do, and then cut the point off. So basically it's just like a piece of metal, and then we'll glue the top in and it can pivot on that bottom. Alrighty, and that is what we're left with, just that there. So that'll stick in to the lid and all the way through the bottom. So we'll see how well this works out. Not a big enough hole. Let's get a bigger bit. There, it fits good. Nice and snug. That's the way we want it. Awesome. Alrighty, it's time for the great reveal. See if this thing holds together and works the way it's supposed to. If so, these weren't very hard, and it would be a lot easier to use like something that, you know, isn't a piece of wood, like, or a branch. So see, there. And then once I get those magnets, I just drill a little Forstner hole or a drill bit hole, they're really tiny, in there. And then I will drill one in this top corner. And then when it swings over, it'll magnet shut so that it won't just slide like that. But for the finish on this, I want to try something else I've never ever done before, and that's that wood burning. with a torch. So I'm gonna try that and see how that works out. But so far, I like it. I like how that works. Works really good. All right, and I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Like I said, I've never done this before, so here goes nothing. There you have it, the finished product. That turned out so cool. I'll throw some magnets on it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try making more of these. Well, thank you for watching. This has been awesome. I enjoyed this build. Just remember there is my Etsy shop and I'll be putting stuff up there, so feel free to stop by. Drop a like. I'll see you in the next one.